Looks like I'm live. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Let's see you guys telling me in the chat whether you can hear me okay, you can see me okay, etc., etc. Just throw some emojis in the chat. Hi, everybody. It is Sunday the 13th, question mark? I think it's the 13th. Yep, Sunday the 13th. And it's time for a live plan with me. Hi, everybody. Yes, very much Jessica, staying safe on the West Coast. I'm in Napa, so we have some smoke in the air, but our air quality is not heinous, and the fires near us are contained for the most part. So we're safe just dealing with the smoke. But I have family that had to evacuate up in Oregon, and for all of you who are in the parts, did I drip liquid on my fucking planner already? Of course I did. Of course I did. Anyway, I have family who has been evacuated up in Portland and other family who may have to evacuate in southern Washington state. So I'm really keeping my fingers crossed for them. And if you're in one of those states, please stay safe. This fire season is gnarly as fuck. Packers won? Good times. Last week worked great for the first half, and then I'll show you. This is when shit started to hit the fan. Like, I did not get those things done. I did do that. But, like, all of this basically didn't happen because I had a really bad kidney time of it. Started about Wednesday night. Got bad on Thursday. Got really bad on Friday. And thankfully, though, I thought I was going to have a gout attack, and I took the medicine, and this time I think it worked. So fingers crossed I headed the gout off at the pass because I got a lot of work to do. A lot of this work from these days is getting moved over to this week because I couldn't do it last week because I was in too much pain. And I'm still in pain. I'm sitting here, and I'm not, like, once I'm done sitting here for this, I'm going to go lay down for a little while because I'm not feeling super great. But at the same time, there's the air conditioning, which is good because I'm super sweaty right now. Once I get this plan with me done, I'm going to go lay down. But I have a lot of work to get done this week that didn't get done. So it's time to move on. So how are my kids doing with virtual school? They're fine. The novelty has worn off, let's just say. One of my kids actually hasn't even virtually met their history teacher yet because he got evacuated and I think lost his house in one of the fires. So they've had a sub so far. And then Jessica asked, is my sister okay? The one who almost evacuated is fine. Their fire also got more contained and moved off. The one in Oregon, the fires are not really impacting them where they are in Bend, but the air quality is awful. And so she's dealing with that. But both of my sisters are good. My grandma had to evacuate, which my cousin thankfully moved up there to Portland this summer. And so grandma was able to evacuate to her place, which is only 20 minutes away, which is good. Anyway, so this week, what are we doing? Well, I've talked about color pens. And so I have my zebra click art because these are the ones I'm really enjoying right now. And I think what I'm going to do is a rainbow week. But what I'm going to do is instead of just one color for each day, I'm going to pick like the main color for that day. So this red. But then I'm going to pick a couple of other colors that like are in the same red family or whatever. At least I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to see how this goes. So I'm going to pick out my initial like individual color and then pick out the colors that are going to like the lighter colors basically that are going to go with it. This is blue, right? This is not like a violet. Somehow I'm like feeling all over the place right now. Oh yeah, that's a blue. Okay, blue. And so I'm just grabbing some like basic colors. Green, purple. Is this like a magenta pink? Yeah. Pink. And I'm picking the darker versions, like the more saturated versions, because like I have said, it's nice to be able to read your planner. Yeah, see this yellow here? This yellow is going to be a good read. Legibility. So we've got the individual colors here. Yes, this is the Budget Mom Live Rich planner. So you've got the colors, and then what I want to do is pick a couple more, maybe 1 or 2 more colors to serve for like highlights and decorations and shit like that on each one. So definitely this light green here, and then we've got like a light blue, and we've got the yellow. Yeah, lighter yellow here. Orange, I think, might be a problem. I guess, wait, this is a darker orange. So we'll go with the dark orange and then use the lighter orange for like the highlight. Yeah, that'll work. And then for red, we'll go with one of these like, it's like a coral. Maybe that one, maybe. And then that pink is not that much lighter, but this one is. So we'll go with that one for this pink. Because I want there to be some sort of a difference. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want there to be them to be so close together in color. Okay, so I was able to grab, now maybe a darker color for some of these too. So we can go with this like dark reddish, like maroon color. Let me see here. The super dark blue black. The dark foresty green. I guess the purple is the dark. Well, this one is kind of like a magenta. So maybe that one here. I think I might have problems with some of this. This might not always work. But this is like a darkish kind of browny brown. Whereas this one is like a kind of a... Actually, we'll grab this light one and we'll use this one for the yellow. Okay. And then maybe I want to go... Do I want to do the light green or do I want to do the fluorescent green? I think we'll do the light green. And then I feel like the purple is the only one that we're struggling with here, man. Okay, fuck it. We'll move this guy over here and we'll put this guy here. Look at that. We got 3 colors for each day. This is gonna... Remember how I said in my video, don't use too many colors? Well, I am full of shit. No. Yes, too many colors. Way too many colors. But I'm not going to be using... I'm only going to be using the... I'll use the darkest color in each one. No, that's not right. Maybe I'll save the darkest one for shadows as well. So the middle color is the main color. The other 2 colors are just going to be used for highlights and shit. So we'll see how this goes. Yes. I would be so confused too, Beth. We'll see how this goes. Okay. And then I also need colors for like around here. And I kind of want to use the teal because I love teal. And so to go with the teal, we'll use the dark, the medium teal, and the pale teal. And these colors will be here because they actually match the Budget Mom stuff. Okay. Am I overdoing it? Yes. Do I care? Maybe. Okay. So let's see here. I'm just going to find homes for all these. These are not gel ink. These are, they're felt tip. Make a mess like Microsoft Paint back in the day. Hell yeah! Okay. I did do a video about these pens about a month ago. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is put the dates in. 14. I'm going to use cursive. Monday. I really like these click art pens. Aside from the fact that I like the tip size and I like how they write, I really like how they click. Clickety clickety. Boom bickety. That's not really a thing, but whatever. Yeah, this yellow is about as light as I'm willing to go, and even then it's still a little light for like a main color. So we'll see. We'll see how this week looks. When am I doing the highlighter video? Next week. Well, I'm doing a video on highlighters next week. It's not going to be like a big highlighter roundup. That's going to probably be becoming maybe in October. I am trying to think of what I want to do for October. I have a couple of ideas of how I want to kind of do October, but I'm not really sure yet. I might talk it over with my patrons first because I'm kind of brain. Do I kind of want to use like a lighter blue than this dark blue? Like the blues, yeah. You know what? I'm going to take this blue black out and I'm going to use this blue as my main blue and that dark blue because the blue black's really close to black and I don't want that. I want this color. Yeah, that makes it a lot better. That feels a lot more in line with the rest of this. Anyway, so probably next week's plan with me, I'll have a better idea of what I'm doing in October. But I will be doing a highlighter roundup Thunderdome probably in the next month or two. But this coming up week is focusing on highlighters. So we will be talking about highlighters this upcoming week quite a bit. All invisible ink, Jenny. That was a loud laugh. Blue ink only. Yeah, I love click pens. ASMR, my dudes. How did I get such good penmanship? Well, part of it was doing it for my, like, I've always enjoyed. Okay, so let's go back. Let's take it back, my friends, to the late 80s when young Cindy was in the 4th and 5th grade and decided, first of all, that instead of spelling her name Cindy like she had since she was, well, not born, my actual name is Cynthia, but like since I was old enough to spell my name, I would go by Cindy, Cindy. I decided that not only would I go by Cyndi, but that I would dot my I's with a heart. And I loved that kind. And I had a 5th grade teacher who had the most beautiful, I don't know if any of you guys remember what your teachers by their handwriting, but both my 5th grade teacher and my 7th grade science teacher, my 5th grade teacher had the best printing I think I have ever seen. And my 7th grade science teacher had the most gorgeous, like, rounded cursive I have ever seen, right? And I wanted to emulate them, both the printing and the cursive. And so I would see their notes and things they left on my papers, and I would try and copy it in terms of how, not to forge their handwriting. I did that with my parents, but not with my teachers. But because I loved their handwriting so much. I even have an ornament. My teacher gave, in 5th grade, my teacher gave all of us ornaments for Christmas. And I have an ornament on the back with CYNDI written on it in her perfect printing. So, yeah. Rounded, lovely. So my whole life, I have been interested in handwriting. Even though my regular chicken scratch is less than legible. But when I worked as a sign artist for Trader Joe's, for many, many, many years, I did it every day as part of my job, and being legible was the most important part. So you get better at writing slowly and writing legibly when you have to do it for your job. Nice, Debbie. The tip size of these clickety pens is, I think they say it's about a 0.7. I think it's fatter than that. It's very similar, maybe a little bit fatter to a medium-sized flare. Okay, Monday. I'm not going to worry about this yet. We're going to just do the week first. Now, I need to draw in some situations here with a ruler. Believe it or not, again, look at this. 2 weeks in a row, I'm using a ruler. But I'm going to do it with the darker colors. And I'm going to have to, let's see, I feel like this is going to be more involved than I want it to be, but whatever. So we're going to start with the darker, okay, wait, here we go. I was doing it the wrong way for being a righty. I don't know what I'm thinking here. Red, dark red, and then we're going to do it again down here. All right, so we have the dark red. Now we're going to need the dark l'orange. So yeah, dotted my heart with an I. Wore my knockoff LA Gears sneakers because my parents couldn't afford real LA Gears sneakers with the scrunchy socks that you like stacked different colors on top of. Hell yeah, late 80s, early 90s. And my dad got his hands on one of those color changing shirts that changed colors based on how sweaty you were. Uh-oh. Wait, now I don't know which one is which. This one. This one. I think I wrote this down with the wrong yellow. God damn it, I did. This was the yellow I was supposed to be using. Look at that. Yeah, 16. I'm gonna do this right. No, it's the darker yellow though. Okay, fuck it. I'm not going to. We're gonna. No, but this is the darker yellow. This is the medium yellow. What am I talking about? Let's get this. We got this. We built this city on rock and roll. Marconi plays the mamba. Listen to the radio. Don't you remember? I learned how to play that on the piano. Of all the fucking songs to learn to play on the piano. That one is not one I would expect. And technically it was the keyboard, so maybe that's why. But yeah. Brown. That is not sexy. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm regretting some choices right now. But they're dark colors, so why does it matter? Okay. Okay, let's look at some bleed through here. Little bit of bleed through. A lot of bleed through up here. Whatever. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Hypercolor shirts. Yes, my dad got a hypercolor shirt, and he was a sweaty man, and so it was a bad idea, but oh, he loved it. He loved his hypercolor shirt. He also loved his parachute pants. He wore those well into the first year of the 2000s. He died, my dad's anniversary, P.S., is... Oh, fuck. Did he die on the 20th or the 21st? I can never remember this. My sisters are going to fucking kill me. Either the day of the live plan with me or the day after the live plan with me is the anniversary, the 19th anniversary of my dad passing away. When is the 20th? I should look and see what year Becca's baby shower was, because it was the same day as Becca's baby shower. Which we'll talk, that's my, yeah, Becca's baby showers, my baby sister, her baby showers have been the most cursed baby showers ever. Baby shower with her oldest, Haley, was the day that was supposed to be Becca's baby shower for Haley became the day we had my mom's funeral because my mom died unexpectedly. And then with Reagan, the shower was scheduled for the anniversary of my dad dying because that was just the only day that was going to work. And then Becca went into labor early and had Reagan prematurely. And so the shower still happened on that day, but Reagan was in the NICU. So, yeah, Becca has not had the best of luck with baby showers. Your father-in-law died during your baby shower? I'm so sorry, April. That sucks. I'm going to wipe off some of this color. But yeah. Anyway, so my dad actually passed away 2 weeks after 9/11 happened, like the same year. So, yeah. All right. And then dark pink. Your dad died in 1990, Angie? Yeah. At least she didn't start a forest fire. That is right, Debbie. Oh my God. So seriously. It's one of those, like, you wonder if it was the onion until you find out it was real. Okay, look at that. We've got a dark rainbow. You guys can't even see it very well because of the webcam, but whatever. It looks, this side looks rad. This side, not so much, but whatever. It's cool. Sally. Okay, so we have this for priorities and for blood pressure, which I did not do last week. I should have done it last week, but I didn't because I was just either out of it or not feeling good enough. And when I'm not feeling good, the last thing I want is to, I should take it, but I'm not always good at putting it on my arm and dealing with how uncomfortable it is when I'm already feeling grouchy. All right, so this is our rainbow situation here, and then maybe we'll do some, we'll take this guy, the dark color, and put weather. There we go. And then we'll use this teal, the regular color of teal. Now, the weather says it's going to be like sunny and cloudy all week, but I'm pretty sure that's shorthand for smoky and also smoky. So that's just a situation. Am I right? Yes. Like how I answer my own questions. All right. Oh my God, my eyes are itchy. My allergies are so bad right now. And I don't know if it's because of the smoke or because of smoke and how dry it is outside. But, oh God, I need to grab my eye drops. But I'll do that after the live plan with me is over. Like, my allergies, my nose has been runny and my eyes have been itchy. And it's just, it sucks, bruh. Like, whoo, on top of feeling like my kidneys feeling so bad, it's like the allergies feel like insult to injury. Do you know what I'm saying? I really like putting my weather here, by the way. This makes me really happy. This like little compact weather box makes me very happy. I thought you should know that. Michelle J., your dad's funeral was on 6/6/6, and I'm pretty sure you would have loved that. That's... My dad would have too, which I find. Okay, so here's an irony of my, speaking of like dead people, my dad's funeral and my aunt, his sister's funeral when she died from breast cancer, were both at UU churches in Northern California. My dad's was at the UU church in Livermore, and my mom's was at the UU church of, or not my mom, my aunt was at the UU church of Berkeley. My mom's was at the funeral home. And the fun part is that Amy and I had not found our way over to a UU church yet on our own. Like, we did not grow up UU. We both found our way there as adults. And so the irony that my dad and his sister both had funerals there before we even started going to a UU church, I find that very interesting. Dude, teal is my favorite too, Becky. I love it. Because green is my favorite color, and teal is like a beautiful, like, cousin of green. Oh my God, my eye's so itchy. Nice, Maggie. I like having it in the sidebar. I also like having it on the weekly. I just like having it to see. Like, it's not even that we're going anywhere. It's just, for example, it would be nice to know what day is going to be the coolest. 76, that might be a crock pot meal day. It's not that cool, but it's cooler than it's been. Or like when it gets up to 107, it's good to know that that's going to be a day that we're going to be sweating our balls off. Nice, Aaron. I wish you did too, Pam. I think you would have liked that. Yeah, Des, I have been doing the whole week of weather because it's not quite as crucial to get accurate weather predictions when we don't go anywhere. I just kind of want to know what to expect. Do you know what I mean? Mostly, right now at least, in the sense of heat waves. Turquoise is a gorgeous color. I like most colors. I think orange is one of the few colors that I'm not a big fan of. It's not that I hate orange with like, hate is a strong word. Hate is not what I feel about orange. But I just prefer not to use it. Warm colors in general tend to be colors I like to wear, but I like to decorate with, and I like to paint with cooler colors, even like cooler toned pinks. I prefer blue toned, cooler toned colors in general for decoration, like decorating my house, painting with, drawing with. Those are just the colors I gravitate towards, and the warmer toned colors tend to be something that I look good in. They actually look nice on me, but I'm not a big fan of like using as much. All right. So, Monday. I actually have to do a lot of the shit that I did not do last week. So, I have to record the podcast, which I was already expecting to be a quick little podcast. So I can get it up for tomorrow, and I need to film the videos, the highlighter videos for this week, which I've already prepped for. I've done a lot of prep work for one of the two videos. I actually did a lot of ahead of time work, but I need to get them all filmed. Luckily, Jesse is going to be in the office all day because he has a new employee, and even though they're going to socially distance, he wants to make sure that they know that he's a real human. So we'll do that in the dark. No, we'll do that in a lighter color. We'll say Jesse in office. Oops. Can I spell? No, I can't. Let's do it down to 5 because it's probably going to be about as long as he's going to be there. And then, so I need to record the podcast, which I'm going to do first and foremost. And then I have a patron post to do. And I'm still not going to do a bunch of fancy lettering and doodling because I haven't talked about that yet. And then I need to, maybe I'll use this darker color to create kind of boxes. I have to film one video and then film a second video. And I'm giving myself a little bit more time with one of them because it's going to be a little bit more involved. Film. And I meant to write this in the regular red. Okay, this may be too many colors because I'm already getting mixed up. But whatever. It's going to work. Okay. So film. Okay, film video number 1, film video number 2. And then the rest of the day I'm just going to be working on the book. Now, I'm going to put up here in my list that the dumpster is getting picked up. This is a priority. I don't actually have to do anything. I just need to make sure it happens. And order imperfect foods, because that's Monday's window. And then run laundry, because since Jesse will be at the office, it's a perfect time to run laundry. Patron post. So there's my Monday list. And then the rest of this day, I will be working on the book. So I am just going to turn this over and write in big letters, book. Shit. Gonna start doing fancy lettering, and I stopped myself. Where's my whiteout? Where is my whiteout? There's my jacked up whiteout. Where's my good whiteout? There we go. Booyah. Motherfucker, what the hell, man? Where's my good whiteout? That's janky whiteout. Is this good whiteout? No, that's sticky tape. What is going on here? Where is my good whiteout? There's my good whiteout. Okay. It's out. Oh no. My good whiteout is empty. This is a sad moment, everybody. Fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to take a white marker and color it in. There we go. That's the way we live our lives. I'm just using my white Uniball Signo. Can I tell you about my new book? It's a doodle book. It's a companion to the lettering book. I'm going to take the light color. I'm going to just do that. Book. And that's Monday. And then probably fold laundry in the evening. I'll add that here. Partly so I don't distract myself from work with folding laundry, because I am well known to use work as a reason to not do work. I mean, as laundry is a reason to not do work, not work is a reason to not do work. That doesn't make any sense. All right. Oh my God, my eye itches. Okay. I have looked at Notion. I have tried to start using Notion, but it scares me a little bit. It's a lot going on. This is the Budget Mom Live Rich Planner. Tuesday. Number 1 on my list. It's payday, so I gotta move some money over. And then I need a patron post because I'm gonna do a patron live that afternoon. I also need to edit a video. I need to be in the comments at 10 o'clock when my video goes live. And then the patron live will be at 4. I love these little brackets, by the way, for these pen only weeks. It makes me really happy. Patron live. So there's those things. And then the thing I wanted to do in the morning was edit. And then once I'm done with that, then the rest of the day, again, is going to be book-oriented because yeah, see, that's why I wanted the darker colors, so I could do things like that and have it look gnarly. Gnarly! Go use the drops. You're right, I am going to go get the drops, you guys. I will go get my drops. Give me 1 second. Here, I'll flip on the camera so that you guys can see me doing this, because why the fuck not, right? FaceTime camera. Hi! So, these are the drops I use. The Blink Tears. They're just eye drops. They really help. There's a gel version for nighttime that doesn't run as much, but they feel weird. I don't like them. So I just use these at night. I mean, I'm not wearing any makeup, so it doesn't matter anyway, but... Oh my God, so much better. Woo! Okay. Okay, now my eyes are all watery and I can't see shit, but whatever. So yeah, they help. Anyway, all that being said, I put them in the corner of my eye because that's the only way I can get them in. I can't put them directly in my eye because I freak out. I'm so blind that, like, anytime anything needs to go near my eye, it freaks me out. So doing it in the corner of my eye seems to be okay. All right. So the rest of the day on Tuesday is to work on the book. And also I need to do some planning for the videos that I'm going to film on Wednesday because I got to film the next week's videos. So probably we'll do a little bit of planning here. I'll use a little bit of this lighter color. It's really light. My. Hi, Jess. Plan. That's really dark. Oh, well. And videos, and then the rest of the day will be again, work on book. And we'll go back for that one dark color because I like how that looks. A little bit, just a little. You just draw the line next to the longest vertical line. It just adds a little bit of something extra, and I like it. Oh, you heard Jesse walking? Nice, Megan. Megan was in the my patron chat where we were all talking about food, and now Megan's eating delicious carrots. Plan with me idea. Kat and RJ plan with you. 2 truths and a lie style. Some plans are real, some are not. I like that. Are they marker type pens? Yeah, they're more like fine liners, Pamela. But they are more like markers. How are they holding up? They're holding up pretty well. I would suggest that you can kind of see the heavy-handedness more so with the Monday being as broad as it is versus the that blue, because I haven't used that blue as much. So it's a little bit thicker. There is a little bit of a bluntness that's happening with them, but it's not it's not a problem for me yet. So, all right, and that's where I'm going to leave it for right now because I don't want to add more to it yet. It's not a tutorial on using markers, Christine. I talked about using colorful pens this last week, and so I'm sort of putting those tools into practice this week. I did, and Jessica asked if I missed my stickers. Yes. But also, this is fun, so no. All right, using the right yellow, the right dark yellow. I did mention to Jesse the idea about me doing a silent plan with me, like not a live one, but a pre-filmed one, and then have him do a voiceover to try and explain what I'm doing. And he was game, so that might happen. We don't know. All right, Wednesday I want to get this insurance paperwork done. Because I did not do it this last week. So I'm putting that on my list. But other than that, I'm going to leave it empty for now until I get there. As you can see, I'm catching up on a lot of work, so we'll see kind of how it gets as the week goes on. Wednesday in the morning, I need some recording and filming time. That'll be about the first 3 hours of my morning. And then the rest of the day, I have a freelance project that I need to work on. Not the book. It's a different project that I was supposed to start last week, and I didn't. So I need to work on it this week. So we will start with I'll make it just one box. That's 4 hours. Whatever. We'll say 4 hours. If it winds up being less than 4 hours, then it winds up being less than 4 hours. I'm going to do another box with the darker color. See, like this darker color is a lot finer because I don't use it very often, obviously, because it's just not my color. But that the other colors are a little bit blunter. That comes from the usage. Okay, so create. I'll just write that here. ... And then I will draw with the lighter yellow some check boxes for the 3 things I want to film and or record. And then use the darker color to add on the little drop shadow. And then use the regular color to write number... What podcast is that? 120 maybe? Wow. So those are the things I want to do on Wednesday morning. And then okay, you have a question. Dashira? Question mark? Is that how you pronounce your name? I hope so. Anyway, and then the rest of the day, I have a freelance project to work on, and it's going to be probably Wednesday and Thursday. Basically, I'm going to mark in some freelance. Oh, hi, Mark. I'm going to put in some freelance time here. And anytime if I burn out and I need to stop working on that for a while, it'll just go to the book. Like priority 1, this freelance project. Priority 2, the book. The book is high priority. I have to finish it by the end of the month. But the deadline on this freelance project is faster. And the only reason I'm not doing it on these 2 days is because I want to get a little ahead on my book work before I dedicate something to a new situation. But you guys see how much lighter the yellow is here? It's harder to read. That's why I suggested not picking light colors for a situation. I think I missed something. Did I miss it? No. Okay. Anyway, so maybe what I'll do is I'll grab this lighter yellow and just do some arrows pointing downwards, some non-straight lines. Hell yeah. Arrow. Kind of like a wiener. What book? My second book. Now, you think I have, this is not just because there are some projects I work on that are that, like when I was calling the book project number 1, because I wasn't able to talk about it yet, sometimes I just call them these things because I actually classify projects I'm working on by numbers, because I have clipboards that actually say project number 1, project number 2, blah, blah, blah. Helps me keep my shit straight. So project number 1. What's a good program to make stickers? I want to open a small business. I'm a big fan of you and you're great. Oh, thank you. I'm not actually the best person to answer this because I don't make stickers. I know a lot of people use like Silhouette and Silhouette Studio, but that they create the actual artwork in maybe a different program like Photoshop or something. So maybe. I don't know. Honestly, like this is not my the sticker I did for my shop, which is a Kiss Cut sticker. These guys that are like for people who order more than I think $50 worth of prints or something. These ones I had made. I painted the artwork and I edited it in Photoshop to the specifications the website had and just sent it to them, and they created the sticker image with the cut file. So this is an area I am not super knowledgeable in, because when I want like stickers of my writing, I just get them with Chrissy Ann Designs, because then she has to do all the work. So all right, so Thursday, it's gonna be, there's comments I'm gonna have to do because again, I'm gonna have a video go up. And then in the evening, I'm going to want to prep produce, because I'm going to get the Imperfect Food box on Thursday evening. That's non-R. There we go. Prep produce. And I have noticed that we will eat it if it is all like chopped up and washed and taken care of. We actually ate everything from our first box for the most part. There's like a little tiny bit left. And then I got a second box for Jesse and I with like half as much stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But that's going to show up that day. So I'm going to need to prep it when it comes in. And then I'm also going to need to do my meal plan that night. I was going to do it earlier in the week, but I really need to get some other shit done first. So meal plan. So those are like kind of some specific timed things. And then in the morning, I'm going to want to do some inbox stuff, because I've kind of neglected it. And then this rest of the day is, again, going to either be the project I'm working on or the book. So I'm not going to block it in quite yet. I'm going to break it into 2 blocks. We'll do one 2.5 hour block, and then give myself a break, and then another 2.5 hour block. And I am going to draw them in here. These are going to be blocks, but I am not going to write in what I am doing in those blocks until I get closer to the end of the week and I see how much more work. So this could be project number 1 and the book. It could be book and then the book. It could be, or it could be whatever. But in the morning, I am going to want to take a few minutes. Ow! That was not the clicker. I just jabbed myself in the finger with my pen because I thought it was the clicker. And plan out I still have a couple more chapters to finish planning out, so I need to do that in the morning. But so I'm going to leave those blank for now because I know I have work that will go in there, but what that work is depends on what all gets done on these days. So, oh, it looks like you're getting some good help in the comments. So that's thankful. Custody for me begins on Friday. Kids get back. So I guess maybe I'll do that. We'll use the lighter color, maybe. We'll use the blue. We'll use a squiggly line. And then we'll use the lighter purple. And then we'll use the lighter. Which one of these is lighter? I don't even know. Okay, hold on. It's you. That's the light color. So this is the main pink color. Okay. And we'll add the arrow here. And then back over in this situation, I will take the darker blue and put in K plus R. So they will be back on Friday whenever I pick them up from their dad's house. So, oh, from Brazil? Thank you. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your name and not sound like an asshole on video, but I appreciate you. You guys are all awesome, by the way. Okay, the Shay J says they're really loving the pen only. No, you absolutely do not have to spend a lot of money. And notice, again, I'm not doing anything fancy. I haven't done any block lettering. You have any idea how hard that is for me? I fucking love block lettering. I have done no block lettering. I have done no fake calligraphy, like faux calligraphy or real calligraphy. I have done zero calligraphy. There's been no calligraphy. Thursday. I'm going to put meal plan up here too so I don't forget to do it. Meal plan, text kids so that they know when I'm picking them up the next day, because that has become our habit. Since normally when we pick up the kids during the school year, we pick them up after school. Our standard custody switch is on Fridays. One house drops them off at school, the other house picks them up at school, and that's how we switch custody. But with virtual school ends for them, like they have their synchronous learning ending around 11 because they're in the morning cohort. So many words. But it's usually somewhere in like this 4-hour period one of the parents picks them up. So it just depends. And I don't know when that's going to be yet, so I'm not going to say when it is. Yeah, so I just wanted to... Oh, and the other thing I wanted to do on Thursday, should I get the time, so maybe I'll put that here, is plan October. So that hopefully means that by then I know what I want to do for October. I'll put that up here too, as a matter of fact. All right. So there is Thursday. And then Friday, ideally, if I'm not like in massive kidney pain, on Friday, what I really want is to go to IKEA, because there's a bed frame for Kat that I need to get, and Jesse, because we got rid of stuff with the dumpster, Jesse needs a new table for next to his grill, because the one that we had was so old and funky that we finally got rid of it. And there's something else. Oh, new inserts for my drawers in the kitchen. We have IKEA kitchen. A few things. So my hope is to go to IKEA. So what I'm going to do is very gently, yeah, right. Mark in, oh, hi, Mark. This block of time to go to IKEA early on a weekday morning. Because when I tried to go to IKEA with Kat in the middle of the day, the normally heinous IKEA-ness was even more heinous, because maybe what I'll do here is because you had to wait in line to get into IKEA because they only allow so many people. So hopefully this works. We shall see. That's my hope. I tend to try and do errands on things on Fridays, because I work on Saturday. I usually work for part of the day on Sundays. Like I do this in my patron stream, and I'm usually getting some work done in the morning on Sundays as well. And So Fridays tend to be treated like my errand running day off. Question mark. I'm not going to put a giant question mark there. But I will probably spend the rest of the day hanging out with the kids. Kat actually has a meeting on Friday night, which I need to put in here because it will impact when I make dinner. So Kat has food because Kat is on the council for the youth. Like, it's like the high school age and young adult age youth organization for UUs in Northern California. Kat is their secretary. And because they're having to do all their meetings virtually, they usually do a whole weekend long meeting, but instead they're doing bonding on Friday night and then the whole day on Saturday, which is going to be hard on Kat. It's going to be a full day of Zoom. Kat. And then I'm going to put it in on Saturday, but I'm going to make it kind of a little less big because I want some of the rest of the day for me. What is it? Saturday 11 to 6. Oh, that's the wrong color. Almost fucked up. Okay. Yeah, our nearest IKEAs are either 45 minutes or an hour away, depending on which direction we go. And I'm going to look and see because that stuff has been in and out of stock at IKEA because so many people are working from home. So I'm going to look online and see which of the two IKEAs has what I want before I decide where I'm going to go. All right. Then the rest of the day, I'm actually not going to put anything else on here because I don't have a lot of plans for Friday. Oh, except I am going to post, I'm going to do that early. I am going to post my October challenges early for my patrons. Patron post. Oh, you know what else I need to do on Monday? And I didn't write that in here. I have to go buy more ranch. Don't judge me. My favorite ranch, the greatest ranch in the world. Buy more ranch. The greatest ranch in the world is made by our local pizza place, and they sell it in 16-ounce tubs. And I've been eating it with carrots. We've been having it on salads. It's been awesome, and I just ran out of it today, so I need to go buy some more. Buy more ranch. So I'm going to leave the rest of this blank because who knows? I may have to get more work done. It depends on what I get done earlier in the week, but I don't want to overschedule that day and then need that time either for resting. If I go to IKEA, the other thing is I may be spending the rest of the day on my back because even though I get help loading the car and I get help when I get home, it's still a lot for me. So anyway, all right. Just so you know, I know you don't have to talk to me about that. I live in denial. All right. So, Saturday. Kat has their meeting. That was the thing I was going to put in here with this. I'll just put it down. What is it? 11 to 6. It's going to be poor kid. It's going to have a long day in a Zoom meeting. I'll just put right here, Kat meeting. And then I'm just going to remind myself right here in right about midday that help Kay with lunch because that way they can spend their break time relaxing rather than trying to get lunch together. I just don't want Kat to be... We've had a few of these meetings where Kat has had a rough time just in terms of because Kat has to pay attention. I've been secretary for boards before. It's pretty intense trying to stay on top of everything. So, all right. So definitely though on my to-do list is wash sheets because that's what I do on Saturdays. Wash sheets, and I'm gonna have RJ do his big chores that day because he will not be in a meeting. And then doing some like tidy house because it's gonna need it. But thankfully we got the garage done, so that's a big thing. But I'm gonna leave the rest of the Saturday fairly blank because I don't really have much going on that day, and that would be nice. So I will fill this out as I get closer to it. And then Saturday in the park, I think it was the 4th of July. Do. People dancing. Me. A man selling ice cream. Do. Something. Can you dig it? Yes, I can. I strongly dislike blue cheese, Jenny, so that might work. I accidentally got blue cheese. My dad ordered blue cheese dressing, and I ordered ranch at Denny's, and they gave us the wrong salads, and he and I both looked like we were going to puke in our salad plates. So maybe something to that. Patron hangout. And yes, I was just jamming. I was jamming along with not along with, in my head, with Chicago. Jesse's been doing okay in the garage. On the worst days, he just came back inside, but it hasn't been that bad, has it? How hot have you been out there? They want to know how you've been staying cool out in the garage. He has a fan.
I have a fan. It was only really hot 1 or 2 days. Part of my problem has been starting work before like 8 and having it be like 55 degrees in the garage.
Yeah, he's been starting early to be able to get back in during the hottest part of the day, and so then he's wearing like a cap and looking like the Gorton's fisherman. So... '70s light rock. Yes. Great value musical. Hell yeah. Okay, and then live plan with me. Live plan with me. Yeah. Okay. Hell yeah. What else did I have on? Is that all I had? Oh, and yeah, we gotta get some food and stuff ready. So do some prep for the next week. Like food and shit. Prep for school. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so this is where we're at. This looks really nice. Even the brown. Maybe not the brown. All right. So to-do list, I have some items that need to get moved over that did not get done. A couple of them. So I use my teal, my to-dos. Insurance paperwork. Finish. Purchase order. I did not even fill the part of this out last week because I was so tired. Okay, so that's most of my week. Anyway, am I still doing any vegetable cooking style this month? No, because I have been... Oh, I want to put my meals in for the week. That's something I do want to put in for my meal plan. No, but I've been like looking stuff up. It's that kind of fell off once like I stopped cooking for a while because of how bad my health got. Right now we're working on just cooking as much as possible and picking out new recipes. I'm going to keep using the teal on this page because I love teal. Where'd the teal go? We'll use this dark color. All right, so what meals do I have? Broccoli, shells, and cheese. P.S. Broccoli, mac, and cheese. This recipe is a new favorite for us. 10 out of 10. That's a new recipe. Maybe I'll put like a star next to the new recipes. I haven't done these particular enchiladas yet. bell pepper ravioli. Those are the dinners that we've got for this week so far. So I'm excited about those. I will do a video at some point about my new meal planning situation that we're dealing with. But yeah, the rest of this I will fill out as it comes because honestly, I barely touched this spread this last week. Although I did most of those things. But what I really want right now is to focus. Like, I don't want to focus on housework. I don't care if my house gets gross. My kids are at their dad's house. Jesse and I can live in our filth if we need to. I don't care about habits. What I care about is catching up. Like, this is going to be real helpful when I get the kids back next week. But this week, this is what matters the most because I have to get caught up on some of this work. I've got deadlines that I'm dealing with. So the rest of it, I've talked about this before. Sometimes your life is not going to be in very much balance, right? Like, shit, if it is it ever. But like this week, I have deadlines that need to get focused on, and that's the freelance life, my guys. Like, that's the life I'm going to live on. So, is it on my Pinterest? Yes, the broccoli mac and cheese is in the board things I want to make along with everything else. It's the one that's near the top. It's chef's kiss. These are zebra click art pens. I hate housework too, Pamela. Yes, I hate housework. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get going because I really need to lay down. I know this is quick, but that's the other thing. When you plan with your pen only, it goes a lot faster than when you use a bunch of stickers and shit. So there is that. This next week will be a highlighters week. That does not mean my planner on Sunday is going to be highlighters only. Let's just be real here. That will not be the kind of fuckery. I have too many deadlines in September to fuck my planner up that royally. So you'll have to wait for October for some fuckery. But what's the difference with tasks and color-coded? I didn't color-code anything in this, but generally speaking, when I color-code a task, it's because it's assigned to that time. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, on my Google Calendar, I don't keep a task list. I just keep things that have appointments, and so any appointment is color-coded, but my list, it's just a list. I used to color-code my lists. I did it for a little while in my bullet journal. It was too much fucking work for me, so I didn't do it anymore. Anyway, you guys, you're awesome. I love you. Stay safe. Like this video on your way out, please. Be careful. If you're on the West Coast, please try and stay as safe as you can. I know that's like kind of futile for some people, but do your best. Know that I'm thinking about you. And until next time, peace out, y'alls. Hasta la vista. Now, where do I end the stream? Oh, my mouse is upside down. It's been a day.